Hello guys, the question of today, what is a micro Emini futures contract? Stay tuned. Hello guys, my name is Abdelkarim Ramain. I am your teacher and coach. For today's video, last Friday when we have the live session, one of the guys of my students, he said that there is a new product in futures called micro Emini futures. Okay, so for me, I don't follow futures. It's the same as stocks. It has only the good thing about futures is that the trading time is different from stocks. Okay, you can trade the whole day, the morning, the afternoon. So those people who are really interested in trading and they like to try their strategies and so in day trading, they can use futures. Okay, there is a risk as always, but it is less than this. So in order to understand what is it, so we should go and explain to you from the page of the website that we have here. So the next big thing is equities trading is here. Now when we say equities trading, it means micro Emini futures. It is, as they say here, look at this. They say micro Emini futures fit seamlessly within our current product suite and give all traders a simple way to access the equity index futures markets. So because of this equity index markets, we mean S&P 500, Nasdaq 1000, Russell 2000, and Dow Jones. So it is at 1/10. It means it is less 10 times the classical or the classic Emini contract if you know them. So, for example, if you are trading the day, you lose here, for example, $17 or $88 or $22 or $91 and $97. Okay, so this is the high and the open of these things. And the contract, as you can see, it has a code. It means a name, a code that you can use. At least you will know that you are MESM9 is the Emini S&P 500 index futures or the micro. June 19, this is where it will expire. And June, all are June and they are new. Now let's go check 4 leading indices for benchmark equity exposure. So the benchmark that we are using in futures are equity indexes like S&P 500, Nasdaq 100, micro Emini Russell, and Dow Jones. Now let's go to some information. Now here there is only the, if you want to subscribe, if you are interested, they will send you announcement and so, but you can ask your broker to send you videos. It will explain this better. Okay, now this is the most important thing you should see, which is contract specifications. Now what is the thing that is very important for you to see is the dollar value of one tick. It means if the tick, when you see the chart, if it goes up 1 tick, you will make $1.25. If it goes down, you will lose $1.25. So it is not like the classic Emini. The classic Emini, you have here $12 here in the S&P 500. But now it is only $1.25. 25 cents. So if you are a trader, futures will be good for you because you are not exposed too much to how the micro Emini moves. Now, for the Nasdaq 100, it is only 50 cents when it goes up one tick up and down. Okay? So the Russell 2050 cent, the Emini Dow 50 cent. Now, if you are scared, you can use only these three: the Nasdaq, the Russell, the Dow, because it's only 50 cent. It means if in the day whatever ticks, you multiply these ticks by 50 cent. Okay? But the Emini S&P 500, the micro Emini S&P 500, it is 1.25. It means the most expensive one. It means if you are new to futures and you want to be a trader of futures, it's better to use these three here, which is those three, and forget about S&P 500 because it is more expensive. Okay? And they say it has contracts months: March, June, September, December, and March. Okay? It means each contract by its month. What is it else? No, nothing else to be said here. Okay? So the most important thing that you should take into account. Now, for the time, for example, the trading hours and venue. So it's Sunday to Friday from 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. Okay? And from Monday to Friday, daily trading halt from 3:15 to 3:30. It means there is a stop of trading from 3:15 to 3:30 for trading. Just this. And then everything, you can trade whatever you want. So it's better than stocks. Okay? It's better than stocks because you can trade more. Okay? So the most important thing to see is that how it moves. Now in stocks, one tick is 1 cent. So understand that. In stocks, the dollar value of one tick is only 1 cent. But here it's 50 cents. Okay? So although you put little money to your account, but how this moves, it moves a lot because it is futures. It's a leveraged vehicle. Okay? So guys, if you are a day trader and you want something that you do always, if you succeed in it, it could be better than stocks. Now, why is this? First, you don't need a lot of money. Not like stocks. Futures, you need only little money. Now, if you are good at trading, it's the same thing, okay? It's just charts. You see the chart. If it's going up, you buy. If it's going down, you sell short. It's the same. It means it's the same game, okay? And the only thing is that futures, the result is magnified. Okay? By contrast to stocks. Stocks, they go by cent. Each tick is 1 cent. But for futures, as you can see, the micro futures, S&P 500 is $1.25. When you say tick, 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 up, tick, 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 tick. Oh, these are few dollars that are going up. Be careful. These are not cents. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, as you can see in stocks. These are the S&P 500. These are dollars that are going up. So understand, it's a big game. Although it is 1/10 of the classic Emini, okay, 1/10, but still, it is dangerous. It is not easy. So if you want to go to futures, and maybe you specialize in one thing because they are all the same, there are a lot, but these four, you can use the 3-1, you can use only one and you follow it. You don't need to see a lot to see the four of them, because the three of them is 0.50 cent. Okay, how do they move? This is what the most important thing for you is to know how the future moves. I will suggest something else. You can check your broker if he has videos about futures. Now, what interests you is just how the thing moves. Your broker will never teach you how to trade. This is 100% sure. Okay, he will show you some old strategies, I don't know how, but even the guy who will show you this, he will never believe in that, and he has never made money with this stuff. Okay, but for you, don't see the strategies, look at the chart, how it moves. If you have a broker that has futures, okay, like E-Trade, like the other brokers, you just focus on how this moves and how much you put, because you will get astonished that you are not going to put too much. You put 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So everyone who has a small account, you can begin with futures, and it's very good. But futures are dangerous. Okay, so if you begin to trade, you see a loss, just exit. Don't say too much. It's not like stocks. It goes with cents and no. Okay, futures, they go with 50 cents or $1 something, and it could be very difficult for you if you are a beginner, but with experience, with practicing, it will be a good thing. So if you are interested, just take a look and see. Thank you very much.